What's up, guys? This is Raw Detroit back at you with another video. On today, make sure you hit that subscription button, subscribe to the channel, click the bell so that you'll be notified whenever we put up an upload. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, guys, it looks like the Lions finally make a move on Tim Boyle and David Blough. We know that this probably should have happened last season. They shouldn't have never re-signed these guys and brought them back. We knew that last year these guys was a combined 0-8, and they just could not win. David Blough pretty much got looked over last season. You know, he was the #2 quarterback, and then they brought Tim Boyle in over him after he came off the injured reserve, and he really didn't get a fair shot. But this opportunity this season, he got a chance in the preseason, and both of these guys just did not look good, man. You know, it did not look good for the Lions, and they finally make the decision. You know, with the Lions going to the Senior Bowl, you would thought that they would have took one of those young quarterbacks and developed one of those guys, whether it be a Desmond Ridder, a Sam Howell, a Malik Willis, or Carson Strong, or just one of these guys. You thought that the Lions would give a chance to and give an opportunity to be behind Jared Goff, but they decided not to take a quarterback, and now this thing is coming back to bite them in the butt. The Lions should have took a quarterback. Like I said, you know, I don't want to throw this thing up in, you know, the Lions fans' face and say, you know, nah, boo-boo, I told you so. I don't want to do that. What I want to do is just say, hey, we got to make our wrongs and make them right. You know, Brad Holmes did miss the opportunity of picking up one of these quarterbacks. A lot of people said that these quarterbacks were trash and that they were not good, and most of these guys performed pretty decent in the preseason. And we know that's just a small sample size of what these guys can do, you know, because most of these guys are not going to start, so they're going to be behind the starting quarterback, and that would have been fine, man. If they could have groomed a Malik Willis, if they could have groomed a Desmond Ridder, a Sam Howell, or a Skylar Thompson, any of these guys, man, definitely, man, skies would have been the limit. I knew that the Miami Dolphins was not going to release Skylar Thompson, so they kept all three quarterbacks: Teddy Bridgewater, Skylar Thompson, and Tua. But it's a shame on the Lions, man, that it took the preseason this season for these guys to wake up and go out and get another quarterback. So hopefully Nate Sudfeld, who will be coming in, replacing Tim Boyle and David Blough, will be a valuable backup to Jared Goff if need be. Now, definitely you want to see Jared Goff play the whole entire season, all 17 games, but we do know that quarterbacks get nicked up, they get banged up, hands get banged up, arms, all type of stuff happens to a quarterback in the season because it's a long season. But at the same time, Brad Holmes, I got to say that he missed on this one. He missed the opportunity to get one of these young quarterbacks and groom them. And hopefully in 2023, he'll be able to go out and get another quarterback, because this franchise needs a quarterback to be behind Jared Goff, to be able to groom that guy, no matter whoever it is. Maybe it be a Bryce Young, maybe it be a C.J. Stroud, maybe it be Will Levis, Tyler Van Dyke. It's so many different quarterbacks that are coming into the league next season. Hopefully the Lions get this thing together, man. You just hate to see the franchise and the decision-making of the Lions not be on par on what they need to do, because this team, ultimately, the person that's backing up Jared Goff now has to learn the playbook. So we spent all that time and we waste all that time on Tim Boyle and David Blough when we could have been grooming a quarterback right behind him to learn the playbook. Now you have to wait for Nate Sudfeld to learn these plays and be caught up to speed with the team. So it might take a few weeks, might take a month, or whatever it may take, but we got to wait till this guy catches speed as well. But he's not going to be playing right away, so we don't have to even worry about that right now. But the Lions did make a huge mistake by not taking a quarterback like I knew that they needed to. I know a lot of fans say, no, don't take a quarterback, but I saw this with my own eyes. I watched this team, and I knew the pieces that this team needed. I knew that they needed a backup quarterback, whether it be a free agent quarterback or whether it be a guy that you draft. They could have drafted Skylar Thompson in the later rounds. They could have took Chase Garber as well. He's balling for the Raiders. They could have went either direction, and Thompson is pretty much had the Miami Dolphins fan base in an uproar. That's how well he played in the preseason. But we can't think about that now. The biggest thing is that Tim Boyle and David Blough is gone, but the Lions they missed on this. They missed an opportunity, and I got to say that Brad Holmes left some talent on the table. He definitely left some talent on the table, some talent that could have been on this team. We could have been grooming one of these younger guys to be able to come in and take over if Jared Goff gets hurt. And now you have to go out there and just choose from the quarterback class of whoever's out there as far as free agents. And they decided to take Nate Sudfeld. So hopefully this dude works out. Don't know too much about him. But the Lions, with this Tim Boyle and David Blough stuff, it was crazy, man. They shouldn't have never been brought back on the team. And I just got to say it for the record. Those two guys shouldn't have never been brought back in. The Lions had the opportunity to go and draft a quarterback, or they had the opportunity to go and get one in free agent, and they chose not to do any of it. So now, hopefully, they get this thing right, and that the backup, Nate Sudfeld, will be a pliable quarterback for this team. But other than that, man, I just can't see the Lions doing the right things sometimes. They just do not do the right things all the time. And you know what they should be doing, but they don't do it. So this is a lesson to be learned for Brad Holmes. When you got an opportunity to take a quarterback, or you got an opportunity to get a position that you need, you take that position. You take that position. You don't wait for that. You go attack it. And I think that the Lions definitely probably learned their lesson that these two guys was not the two guys that we needed to back up Jared Goff. There's nothing wrong with bringing in QB competition and allowing the quarterback to come in and compete with Jared Goff. Not saying that the guy's going to start or anything like that, but it makes the starting quarterback play better when he knows that it's another quarterback on the team that's capable of getting the job done. That's all you want. You want the best out of your players. You want the best out of Jared Goff. You want the best out of the situation. And if you get the best out of Jared Goff, then you're going to get the best season out of him. So, all right, you guys, I'm out of here. I told you so about the quarterback situation. And I'll be back to you soon with another video.